I guess it's a little unusual now that you guys haven't played in a while, but given that, how are things going for you?
I mean, they're going really good. I feel like we all took kind of like advantage of the time that we had off, and then just not try to just sit in our rooms and do nothing. So we were just constantly, studying and watching previous games and see how we can improve and talk amongst ourselves. Um, and then personally, I feel great. Um, my body's feeling good. I'm sure the rest of the guys are feeling good as well. But a couple of days off in the middle of the season, so it's pretty
When
much.
you when you've got a stretch like this where you don't have class and you don't have games, what is like from when you wake up from when you go to bed, what is your schedule like on a given day?
I mean, it's pretty much the same every day. Really, even when I do or don't have class, usually in the morning, I come to the gym. I work out at around like between around 11 or so. Um, I usually get breakfast before that, obviously, but and then after that, I get some lunch, get some rest, and then we got practice pretty much every day, similar time, around 3 4, and that's pretty much my day every day. So.
What kind of workout is that in the morning? Is it weights or something else?
It depends. Most of the time, it's just a one-on-one workout with one of the managers. Just like a short 45 to an hour workout, skill workout, and then usually the weights are just. I usually get the weights in like before practice, like an hour before practice, on depending days when I talk to my coach, strength coach, and we usually just get us, whenever whenever there's time available.
You just don't want to do too much leg work on the weights before practice, right?
No, no. I always do that after. I always do arms before upper body.
Smart. Yeah. Where do you feel like in your game that you've taken the biggest steps forward this year?
I feel like just I still need to take more steps, but I feel like I'm just getting like more and more comfortable out there. I have confidence in myself, and I know the things I can do, but it just kind of translating into those things to the game. I feel like um, just and then the coaches just being able to teach me and give me freedom to do those things is crucial because they do, and it's just up to me now to start translating it to the games and being able to improve each and every day. But I think in general most of the improvement that came was just not now it wasn't just like on the core and stuff. Yeah, I mean I worked on my game a lot, but and just understanding the game better. Just thinking more, like thinking more like a veteran player, just like um, thinking about the next cut or like thinking about ways how other players can cut and just talking on the just being more of a floor general. I think that just helped me a lot. Ease my game as well.
So in your bio it says that you speak Spanish. Is that right?
No, I don't know why. I don't know why some. I can speak like a little bit, like I can just understand a little bit, and just as a joke, like I talk with my Spanish friends all the time. Like it sounds like I can speak it, but not really.
Well, how far can you get in a conversation?
Not much, but I could probably like somebody that doesn't speak. I could probably make him think that I do.
Que dia es hoy?
Well, see, I don't know what you just said right there.
I said what day is today?
Oh, I believe me, I totally forgot. Like, I actually don't. Like, I just know how to say like a couple things, and that's it. But like a couple years ago, like in high school and stuff, I had a lot of Spanish friends that played baseball,
Mhm.
and they would always teach me stuff, and I would just like kind of trick people into thinking that I can speak, because I
Yeah.
have the accent in Spanish. So
Was that guys at Montverde?
yeah.
So what are you do English and then do you have any other like a third language?
I don't. I'm working on it. I'm gonna learn Spanish though.
Well, it's funny because I was
That's it.
reading that and I'm looking at like where you grew up in Europe and I'm like, okay, there are no other surrounding countries that speak that. I
Yeah,
was wondering about that.
yeah. I mean, all the surrounding countries, we all kind of speak the same language, but those languages are different. But I mean, I can understand their language speaking my own. You know what I'm saying. So it's like it
Right.
used to be one country back in the day. I don't know if you know, like Yugoslavia.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we split. So all those countries, they all speak a version of Serbian, but then they call it their own, like Bosnian, Croatian. It's all the same pretty much. It's like British and Australian and American.
Yeah. Which it's
Understand
wild.
just so different.
I would imagine it was weird for you when you started speaking English to then hear like people with Southern accents or people with Australian accents or British accents and like how that one language can sound so different with so
Yeah,
many people.
yeah. Well. My teacher actually back home, she was very strict when I was in elementary school. That's when you used to learn English since first grade in Serbia, and she was very very strict, and she didn't like the way I had like an American accent kind of because she was trying to teach like British accent, but like I was able to like get a B, and I was like I knew the most English out of anybody in my class, and I barely got a B. It's like, oh, I can't speak British and stuff, so that's kind of funny. But obviously I came here, I learned a lot. So
Speaking of back home, like how do you is it like you FaceTime to keep in touch with people back at home?
yeah, I use like Viber and stuff. I don't know if you know.
No, what's that?
It's like similar to it's like a app where you can call anybody anywhere in the world. Without it just you just have to connect to the Wi-Fi. So it's like easier, I guess. And yeah, I mean it's pretty much the same as FaceTime and Skype.
What's the time difference like?
It's right now it's plus 6 hours over there.
So it's 5 p.m.
Yeah, 5:20.
So is your family able to watch your games at all?
They are. I don't know. Somehow they are. Even though they can like subscribe to those like networks and stuff, like ACC network, and
Right.
but somehow my cousin he's a video coordinator uh, for the Serbian women national team.
Mhm.
He somehow finds like uh, these links, and somehow they watch them at like 3 a.m. So yeah, they all keep up.
Yeah, if you know where to look, like if you go on Reddit, you can find it at pretty much anywhere.
Yeah, yeah. I'm not sure where he goes, but yeah.
Hey, well, Balsha, I appreciate it. Thank you very much for your time.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you for having me.